audience. It's not like there's this big crowd of people like, we want mint green audio mic reviews right now. Please do it. It's not happening. What's up, everybody? Just kidding. All right, you like microphones? Yeah, me too. Here's the thing about mic reviews though. I don't know, it's taken me a long time to understand this or just realize this, is that like, it's kind of pointless. The mic reviews are kind of pointless. Every time I've ever heard side-by-side comparisons on YouTube, oftentimes you can't really hear a difference. You'll listen over and over and you're like, wait a minute. You'll close your eyes and you're like, those sound the same. Or very similar. And then you'll trick your brain into thinking one sounds different than the other just because you think it should, and you want to assume that, oh yeah, my ear knows the difference between those two. So maybe your brain's just like trying to convince yourself that you like know what you're looking for in a characteristic from a microphone. Maybe I have a horrible sound palette and it's not sophisticated. No, I just honestly think that, especially in those mic comparison video, hey everybody, today we've got the Neumann U87 versus the blah 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 87X. It's a knockoff. And then the thumbnail will be something like U87 clone ? Better than the U87 ? Something like that. And then you listen to it and they put it side by side, and then the person on the video is like, you be the judge. I can't hear the difference. I'm not saying this is a Neumann U87, but I think it sounds like, well, that's because I think most XLR condenser microphones, when put side by side, sound pretty similar. Yes, they do all sound different, I get it. And some videos are much more, you can hear the difference and it's much more pronounced. But I noticed this because I would test mics back to back. And every time I would do a test, I try to forget which mic was on which side. I always told myself I knew the difference, but I would get two similar mics and then I'd test them out, and then I'd use one of them for a longer period of time, and then I'd switch to the other and start using that for a longer period of time, and then go back. And only after I used mic 1 for a period of time, followed by mic 2 for a period of time, and then back to mic 1, did I really feel like I had a good litmus of what I felt was better for me in comparison to the two microphones. I'm just putting it out there that, you know, I made a YouTube channel reviewing microphones because I was so obsessed with just mics and the pursuit of the next best thing within my budget at the time. But I also lost interest when I got a Neumann TLM-103. Anything that I compared it to for like a longer term test, initially you'd get to the other microphone and you'd be like, wow, actually, like the 540 Sub-Zero. I was like, yep, this is better than the Neumann. When I first got it and used it for like a week, I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it, but I like this better than the Neumann. I'll plug the Sub-Zero in every now and then. It's not even close for me once I've actually tried them out. This isn't a Neumann video or anything, but I'm just saying, if you're like agonizing or stressing, you're probably not. You're probably just having fun looking at mics like I am. But all I'm saying is like, your decision on which mic you buy, it's not as important as you think it is. Until you get a mic, like I feel like until you get a mic that's like a Neumann TLM-103, to where you can really hear the difference. Because any mic that I got from price range $50 all the way to $400-500, every time I got that mic, I plugged it in and it sounded different in my ear than the mic that I was using prior. And that was exciting because it was something new, something fresh. I'm like, oh, you've been hearing the same tone of your own voice for 2 or 3 months through those monitors or through whatever. And then you hear it in a different way. And it automatically kind of sounds good to your ears, because if you're editing your own vocals for like voiceover or whatever it is, if you're laying down vocals for a living, or if you're a podcaster and you're hearing your voice being monitored and then you're editing your own voice every single day, it gets old. Even if you love your voice. Never really loved my voice. I wish my voice was different, but it is what it is. You get sick of hearing your own voice. So when there's a subtle change in the way that it sounds, it's fucking exciting. I don't know, that's how I feel about microphones and the differences, but still, anything I try, I go back to the 103. But with that being said, I'm not really interested in making other mic videos of reviews, because I get another mic and I'm just like, eh. And I can't really afford to buy expensive mics like the Neumann right now to compare, just to compare. I mean, you can rent mics on eBay though. I could do that, I guess. There's really no excuses. Damn it, I'm sorry. You can't technically rent mics on eBay. I've always had this strategy for trading mics on eBay that I considered it renting, but I'll do another video on that another time, just so people aren't like, you can't rent mics on eBay, because you cannot, literally you cannot. I wanna make a video that's unique, and you can't really do that if the purpose of the video is to show someone how a microphone sounds. There's no time for bullshit. There's no time for fluff. There's no time for like content. It's, you see the mic review video, all right, I want to hear how it sounds, and then get out. I feel like I want to make videos about microphones, but it's just to like talk about mics and maybe explore stories about microphones, maybe talk to people who make microphones, maybe talk to people who created microphones, maybe like specific microphones, maybe more story-based, or talk about the companies, or talk about, I don't know. I'm just bummed because I don't make mic reviews anymore, and it was kind of fun. So, but I don't want to make more mic reviews. We don't need more. They're all out there. I don't need to make it. And I'm realizing that you probably already know that. Just my thoughts. That's what I'm thinking about lately. I mean, I've only got like 600 subscribers on this channel at the time of this video, so I mean, it's not like there's this big crowd of people like, we want mint green audio mic reviews right now. Please do it. It's not happening. Sorry. I don't, if you're still with me right now, wow, we should be friends. Yeah, I'll make some other videos about some shit. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll talk to you another time.